The European Union is facing the largest refugee crisis since World War II. Since war in Syria broke out about 4 years ago, more than 4 million refugees have fled the country. Thousands more are fleeing conflict African nations like Nigeria and Mali. For many migrants, the final destination is Europe, more specifically Germany. So why are refugees heading to Germany, and what is life really like for them when they get there? Well, while many other EU nations have remained reluctant to take in asylum seekers, German Chancellor Angela Merkel has welcomed them. Germany is one of the top choices for migrant settlers, as the wealthy nation offers an unparalleled refugee package with free housing, schooling, and strong job prospects. As such, it's expected that up to 800,000 refugees will arrive in Germany alone this year. That's 4 times more than in 2014, but getting there is not easy. Syrian refugees have to travel more than 2,000 miles, crossing up to 9 borders to reach Germany. African asylum seekers face an even longer, more hazardous journey. Those who do make it to Germany have to register as an asylum seeker with the State Office of Health and Social Affairs. The line is long and hectic, and many refugees are unsure of the process. But as one Syrian woman in Berlin put it, "I am so happy to finally be in Germany. I do not care how long the registration takes, and I hope that in the near future, I can start working here in the city until the war in Syria is over." Once registered, refugees are dispersed across Germany's 16 federal states, housed in asylum centers, which are kind of like college dorms, often with families of 5 to 1 room who share common spaces with others. But these centers are overcrowded, and some even live in tents. Thankfully, the German people have been welcoming, and dozens of charities designed to help refugees have sprung up. Charities like Refugees Welcome, who help refugees find private accommodation if they can't find rooms in crowded migrant housing. Germany's workforce has also welcomed refugees. Many companies see the influx of people as an opportunity to fill the shortfall of skilled workers, which is set to worsen due to Germany's aging population. Recent figures show that foreign workers, refugees included, generate around 22 billion euros in tax revenue per year for Germany, a figure that the government hopes will continue to grow. However, not everyone has been hospitable. Protests and attacks on asylum centers are a problem. According to German police, there have been at least 200 incidents in 2015 so far. Some refugee homes have even been burned. This tension is a concern, particularly as some Germans wonder if the country's infrastructure is really prepared for the sudden influx of people. Experts have commented that charities are helping to fill the gaps in aid and organization that the government is failing to cope with. One charity organizer thinks the government isn't doing enough on the ground, saying this is an utter failure from the state. We are practically doing the job of the state with our own money and in our own free time. Others blame the EU as a whole. Check out this episode on our sister channel Testube News to examine if the EU is really to blame for the migrant crisis.
So is the European Union to blame for the migrant crisis? Over the past few years, numerous North African and Middle Eastern countries have seen extreme violence and instability.
And if you loved this episode and you want more Seeker content, check out Seeker Stories on Vessel, where you get episodes 3 days earlier than anywhere else on the internet. Click the link in the description for your free 30-day trial.